But people really ask me, like, why are you filming in Springfield? Is it because The Simpsons? I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe it is because of The Simpsons. Maybe I'm trying to relate to somebody that's more married and miserable than I am, and the only one I can find happens to be a fucking cartoon character. Right? Look at him. He's chubby, he's bald, and his kids still live at home, just like me. That's right. My kids still live at home. I have 25 and 23-year-olds. How many people have young adult children in this room? Better question. How many people in this room hate your kids? Come on. There you go. Don't fucking lie to me. Be honest. How many people hate your children? Yeah. At least 50% of the time. Like I said, my kids are 25 and 23. They still live at home. I want them to get out. They have good jobs, but they still live at home. I'm like, no, get the hell out of my house. They won't leave. You know what I did? I reported myself to child services. That's right. That's right. I was like, hey, you have to get these kids out of here. They're in a really bad situation. And they're like, sorry, Mr. Loydgren, after the age 18, we are not responsible. I'm like, oh yeah? Listen. That's my son's fucking skull. Get him out of my house. You guys have no idea. My son's 25 years old. He has a great job. Drives a new car. He doesn't bring home shit to my house. He doesn't. I'm like, bud, please contribute something. You know what he brought home? A box of Oreo cookies. One box. Happened to be double stuffed, my favorite, but it doesn't matter. That's all he brought home. So now I'm in the kitchen, looking through the cabinets. He's sitting in the living room. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to eat his fucking cookies. So I'm looking in the cabinets, and I'm like, hey, bud, where are those cookies? He's sitting on the couch. He's like, oh, they're up in my room. What are they doing up in your room? Oh, you see, I bought them. They're mine. What? What? You bought them? They're yours? Really, bud? Really? Do you like milk with your cookies, boy? Yeah, Dad, I love it. I went right to the refrigerator. I took out the milk. I walked over to the sink, popped the lid, started pouring the milk down the sink. I said, choke on the fucking cookies, boy, because Daddy bought the milk. You bought the fucking cookies. Are you kidding me? Do you realize I didn't get laid for 2 years after you were born, you little prick? Mommy was afraid to make another one. And then we did it. We had your sister, and I haven't seen Mommy's vagina since September of '93. You bought the fucking cookies, you little son of a bitch. He wouldn't even let me teach him how to drive. He used the video game Grand Theft Auto to teach himself how to drive. He calls me in his room all excited. He's like, hey, Dad, check this out. After I have sex with this prostitute, I can run her over with the car and get my money back. That's a real video game, people. And you know what? I was actually excited because the boy learned something on his own. I was like, yeah, just don't use Daddy's car. But it's crazy, man, and my daughter's no better. I have a 23-year-old daughter. We have young adult daughters, teenage daughters, adult daughters. Look, you poor bastard, you're just raising your hand. You're like, yeah. Does her bedroom look like a fucking disaster area? Right? Yes, yes. My daughter's bedroom is so bad, it looks like an ISIS training program. That's right. In fact, if like a suicide bomber came to my house and opened up my daughter's bedroom door, he'd be like, oh my goodness, I am too late. Oh, look at this total devastation. Racine must have gotten here before me. How will I ever get my 72 virgins? Oh, well, I'll just go buy a 7-Eleven. That's what would happen if a fucking suicide bomber came to my house. Fucking little bitch. And she's a dancer. We have any competition dancing parents here? Anybody here have their daughter in dance? Don't fucking lie to me. I know a few of you out there. You're out there. You guys are just starting that shit. Fucking lie to me. Wait. You just wait. You're at the beginning. He's in the middle. I'm at the end. I've spent over $200,000 on my daughter so she can do this. $200,000 because that's her education. That's what she wants to do. She wants to be a dance teacher. She wants to own her own dance school. But you know what Daddy's doing after 200 grand? You know what I'm starting to do? I'm hanging out in strip clubs. That's right. I am seeking future employment for my daughter. Now, some of you may think that's messed up, but you know what? That's what she wants to do. If she went to college and I spent 200 grand on her to become an engineer, I'd expect her to build a bridge. But she's a dancer, pasties, high heels, work that shit, work that shit. Are you kidding me? Please, I've been suffering this for over 20 years. I don't even get to watch sports in my house. I have no clue what's going on in the sports world. Baseball fans here? Yeah. Yankees fans? Yeah. Right? Yeah. I don't know what's going on in sports. You know what's considered a sporting event in my house? Watching Dance Moms! That's right, the show's Dance Moms! That's a sporting event! I have no clue what's going on. My friends try to call me and make me feel like I'm a little bit more like I'm a man, you know? They try to call me and fill me in on what's going on in the sports world. They're like, oh man, Craig, can you believe it? Can you believe the Yankees, man? Can you believe it? They started out in first place. Now they're in fourth. They went back up to first and back up. Now they're probably not even getting the wild card. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And I'm standing there, I'm like, no! Can you believe that Nia didn't get her dance solo this weekend? No, she didn't. Kalani got it again. That's right. And why did Kalani get it again? Because Miss Abby Lee said neither Nia nor Mackenzie have the showmanship on stage. JoJo and Nani left the show, and now Miss Abby's in jail. Right? Yeah. What, are you kidding me? Like, dude, I know you're looking at me like, why, dude? You shouldn't know any of that shit. And you're right, man. You are right. I shouldn't know any of that shit. But I have a little problem. I'm married a long time. I'm married almost 26 years. My wife, she put a little jar at the front door. And she said, that jar is for all the shit that you don't need to use when you're in this house. So every day when I come home, I take off my keys and my testicles and I put them right in that fucking jar. I just come home, take my keys and... What are you watching, Dance Moms? That's my fucking life, buddy. You like those dance moves? You like that shit? You know why? Because I'm taking Zumba. That's right. Anybody here take Zumba? Zumba is amazing. I have taken 3 classes. And let me tell you, my vagina is tight. That's right, it's tight like a fucking drum. It's awesome. But I have another little problem. About a year and a half ago, I had a black guy move in around the corner from me from Africa. And his name is Zula. But when I first met him, I introduced myself. I'm like, hey man, how you doing? My name's Craig. He's like, hello, my name is Zula. I'm like, oh my God, what did you say your name was? My name is Zula. I'm like, woo! I thought you for a minute there, you said your name was Zumba. Because you see, my wife, she said she's going out later to do Zumba. And I just want to make sure that you're not the Zumba that she's doing. All right, you guys have no idea. Zula is 6'8", 350 pounds. This is what Zula looks like lying on his back. Come climb on me, white woman. How would I ever compete with this? How would I rightfully try to enter my wife after that? Like this? Wow! I love what you did with the place. It's a room, people.